older persons, they will be quick to tell you that humility is part of the formula. Patience, right? Those are formula. You can't say, but what worked for you? No. Not when it comes to those like
it's so
core principles, right?
It's so funny how people choose what they want to hear.
Yes.
You can tell a whole story and somebody will now take that story.
They handpick what they want to hear. Even as we're talking right now.
To something else. Yeah. You're like, are you kidding me? You still don't get the lessons from this. Yeah, man.
That marriage was such an incredibly hard decision for me.
All right, it looks like we're missing a word there. She said leaving the marriage.
Okay.
Right.
But it made me realize, like, there's nothing I can't do. Staying is easier.
Really?
Walking away is harder. Staying in your comfort zone, what you know, your house, your kids happy because their parents are together, that's easier. Walking away on your own and trying to rebuild a life by yourself, I was with him when he was 19 years old. Like, that's all I've known. So to step away from that and try to build my own life and still keep my sanity and keep things normal for my son who only knew his mom and his dad together, that wasn't the easier decision, but I had to make a decision for myself. So now it's like, wow, if I could do that, I can do anything. And it's been years, it's been a few years now, but there's still really hard days when you look back because this is not the life I thought I was gonna be living right now. When you marry somebody, that's what you picture your life to be like for the rest of your life. You don't go into marriage like, oh, I'm just gonna do this for 2 or 3 years and then I'm done. This is like your life partner. So when it doesn't work out, it's like, oh shit, now what? What do I do now? And so I had to figure out what I needed to do then, and I'm still figuring out what I'm doing now. Navigating in this new waters of like social media and trying to date, and this is some other shit right here. This is not easy, especially when you haven't been doing it.
Yeah, I can't see you out here in these streets.
All right. There's a lot there. What do you have to say about what she said?
Very, very true. That staying in a marriage can be easier, okay, because you're used to your comfort zone. And leaving, see, this is why I don't judge people, okay? Because you don't know what people are going through. People will say, oh, it's because you're not financially buoyant. If you're financially buoyant, you can just leave the marriage. I don't need him. It's not that easy. You've been with this person for like over a decade. You have kids, there's structure. Apart from money, I try to tell people all the time, money is a tool. Money does not make you happy. Okay. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're alone and lonely, your life will still be miserable. Everyone needs someone, that loves them and companionship, even if it's not marriage. Everyone needs someone. So at the end of the day, I understand what she's saying. I know, like, for example, I have someone I know along the line that also got divorced like years back. Right. But she still says it every day that she misses being married. Not because a marriage was a perfect one, obviously. She got divorced. Right. But because of that family unit she had, the structure she had for her children. Now children are in 2 households. You have to shuffle. It's not the same. So for her, Mother's Day and Father's Day is like very depressing for her because her children, they're in 2 different places.
I see.
Now, am I saying that if you leave your marriage, you can't live a better life or a happy life?
Right.
I think you can still live a happy life, but it can be tough. So I understand what she's saying. Right. I can relate to that, stepping away and say, let me get myself together.
Wait, you can relate to that?
Yeah. Because
so you did you did the easier thing?
No, I didn't. No, I did. What was the toughest thing for me to
what
do?
she's saying is that you stayed. That must have been hard for you.
I didn't. I didn't stay.
I mean, that was easy for you.
I didn't stay because we, separated for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was very hard for me.
Okay.
In the midst of even leaving, I was in tears, but I knew I needed to, detach for a minute.
But
to
ultimately,
get myself together.
you stayed.
No.
If people listen to her and they listen to you, they will say you did the easy thing.
People can still, unfortunately,
Uh-huh.
everybody has an opinion, and you know how opinions are. They're like the AO. So you're entitled.
Thank you
to
for
your
saying that. We're
opinion.
monetized now. We have to.
I know, baby. I know how hard it is for me to watch my mouth, but I'm trying my best.
Thank you. Yeah.
Everybody.
I'm gonna try mine too.
Everybody can say whatever they like,
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, you're the one that know the struggles you're dealing with,
Right.
and you should never listen to what people say. Do what is best for you, because you can say stay, and your situation is actually worse if you stay. For me, my situation became better after I left and I came back. Okay? It was not the same. It was now something that we work hand in hand and we're intentional about it. Now, if you want to tell me, oh, you're going back to that's all you. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to defend myself. I'm the one that know if I'm living my best life or not.
Right.
So I can relate with what she's saying, and
Right.
I empathize with that.
So where the question for me comes in, I'm glad I was able to let you speak to it because you're a woman. You can relate or not relate with her more, right? She said it like it's absolute. If you stay, you did the easy thing. If you left, you did the harder part. And that's what she said it like. And even the example you just gave of a friend who said, I miss being married. It sounds like that person did not miss the husband. They miss being married. Is that one of the problems? Is that one of the problems? Do you go into a relationship just because you want to be married, not because you like the person you are getting married to?
Well, unfortunately, marriage became a trend, and some people got married for that reason. Okay?
What do you mean marriage become trend? Isn't it like just going to the bathroom to poop what everyone is supposed to do?
No. All this Instagram scenario you are looking at. People got inspired, okay, to want to get married, to become a Mrs. To the extent that when people became Mrs., some of them discarded their old friends and say, do you know who I am right now? I'm married and you're single. Like, they don't know the kind of...
I mean, I had somebody saying, discard all your single friends if you get married.
Why would it? Look, I don't believe in absolutes, like you just said.
Right.
I don't. Because what are you trying to say? Not only do you have single friends, you also have siblings that could be single. Are you going to discard those? Because some people's friends are their siblings.
Right.
So to me, it does not make sense to me.
I hear you. So it's, again, if I was to push back against Lala, it's the absolutes, the part that sounds like absolutes. I know she doesn't mean it that way.
No, she's talking about our own
She's talking about our personal, right?
And it's very important for people to understand that.
Right.
When somebody's talking about their situation, they're not saying you should do the same thing. Use this. People are lacking this these days. They don't think properly. They just want to, this person is my mentor. I'm going to do what they do. And what worked for your mentor might not work for you.
Right.
This is real life.
Right,
we only have one life to live.
We need even though there are principles that are the same across board, there are formulas. The application has to be unique to your own story.
Exactly.
But there are formulas. I want to spell that out because people are very quick again to use that as another absolute. There's no formula. No, there are formulas that work. If you talk to any older persons, they will be quick to tell you that humility is part of the formula. Patience, right? Those are formula. You can't say, but what worked for you? No. Not when it comes to those, like,
it's so
core principles, right?
It's so funny how people choose what they want to hear.
Yes.
You can tell a whole story, and somebody will now take that story.
They handpick what they want to hear. Even as we're talking right now.
Something else.
Yeah.
You're like, are you kidding me? You still don't get the lesson.